Welcome to Sinks to Sync TV. I am your host, B. Now, Sinks to Sync TV is brought to you courtesy of First Ave Entertainment. We have two awesome guests for you today. They're both independent artists. You need to stick here and watch them. One is Annishka, and the other one is Jay Hall. Stick and stay. We'll be back with more information from them. And if you want more information about us at Sinks to Sync TV, you can contact us at www.sinkstosynctv.com. You can also contact us on Instagram at Sinks to Sync TV. We'll be back. Welcome back to Sinks to Sync TV. I am your host, B. Now, keep in mind if you want information about Sinks to Sync, please feel free to log on to us on Instagram at Sinks to Sync TV, as well on the net at www.sinkstosynctv.com. Now, we are here with Jay Hall.
Yes, ma'am.
Jay Hall is an independent artist, and I just love the new wave that's going on with independent artists where you secure the bag and you keep your money for yourself.
Everything for myself.
I love it. So what made you, besides that, what made you transition or even start off being an independent artist?
I mean, it's for me, it's always been a goal.
Yes.
Being an independent artist. So since I started, everything is being from my own, and it's always been the idea.
Awesome.
Exactly.
But how tough is it? Because I understand it's easier, I gather, to be signed with someone versus independent. Like, what are the pros and the cons?
Actually, it's all about, and it's an investment, actually.
Okay.
I work very hard, to become who I am, who I'm working to be, and being just humble, having two jobs, working a lot of time to make that dream come true. Exactly.
Awesome. How long have you been in the entertainment industry?
Since 2011.
Oh, okay. So you're kind of seasoned.
Yeah. I'm being out
so
there
your
already.
music, your genre is urban music, right?
Urban music.
So currently it's all in Spanish.
Right now, yeah, we got everything on Spanish.
Right.
But we do have some records waiting to be released. They, have the English and Spanish, and people that's actually been waiting for.
Nice. All right. So the music that you have in Spanish, like, what topic do you perform in?
This topic we actually call it a sexy trap.
Sexy trap.
Sexy trap.
Okay.
So that's where it falls. While we call it out on this too.
So it's like trap music mixed
So
with.
yeah, we got some trap music,
Okay.
and actually, but we got some sexy trap music.
Okay. So how would you describe sexy trap?
Talk about a little
PG.
talk about a little adult content, but not crossing that line. I can tell you a couple of words without have to be
explicit.
Exactly.
Got it. So you use a lot of sensory
Exactly.
details,
Yeah,
a
very
lot of
sensual. Yeah,
metaphors,
exactly.
right? Okay. Without being so
Exactly. Without
gritty.
being so rude.
Okay, got
So
it.
let's call it that way.
All right, so you slick with it.
I try.
All right, so you're also showcasing a major event that's going to go down pretty soon.
Yes.
And it's during
Very
Fashion
important.
Week. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's actually gonna be this on 23rd, February 23rd, and it's called Fashion Item Brickle.
Right.
This is a racing found event who's been going on for long, but the people
So
don't.
it's a fundraising event.
Yes, ma'am, and people don't talk about it as much. So this is my goal. I heard about some stories about Casa Valentina, who is the all this money going to this year. Fashion
Right.
Item Brickle now is doing it for Casa Valentina this year.
I love Casa Valentina.
Yeah, I heard.
I didn't hear about it until you were coming to the show, and I did some research on it. I'm like, this is for a really
it's
great
this
cause.
it's crazy. It's actually internationally. It's in a lot of countries, and it's one of those topics that people don't talk about as much.
Right,
It is
right.
domestic violence and foster kids.
Right.
They get kicked
And
out of the system when they're 18. Most of the
Right.
girls get lost in the streets. Most of them they get the wrong track.
Right.
So this year I put my all into this event.
Love it.
Travel all from Aruba to here, being here since I heard from these costs, and I'm putting my everything into that.
I
this
love
year.
it. I love it. Yeah, because there's like you said, they get lost in order to transition from that not having parents, and
Yeah.
then the ones that do have parents, unfortunately they were in domestic violence situations.
Yeah.
It's very difficult, especially for young ladies, to make that transition.
Yeah,
Men too, because
to
we
make
also
it.
we also forget
they both- I
about
believe you.
young men, because we have a tendency of thinking that they're strong, they harbor their emotions, but it's really awesome that you're doing this and bringing light to it.
It makes me happy. My career is not only about music, what I've been talking about for a while.
Right.
I like to help the community. I don't only take from them. And
Right.
this year I'm putting, believe me, a lot into it. It's gonna be a great show. It's gonna be a lot of TV, different type of TVs. So yeah, we may try to make this scene. That's the goal this year.
I love it. Not only that you're taking from it, but you're pouring back into the
Exactly.
community.
Yeah.
So it's reciprocated. It keeps going on.
Oh,
keeps
it
going
always,
on.
God always said that when you help, that He will always help you. So I keep that word too.
Love it. All right, J Hall, stick with us, you guys. We'll have more from J Hall. Not only is he a musician as far as entertainment is concerned, but he's involved in the community as well.
You
Stick
already
and
know.
stay, you guys. We'll be back.
Sink to sink. Music is life. Yeah, yeah.
Move it, move it. Voice to the man, just on reaching out to the world. Take banana.
I looser than, loose, I sweeter than, juicy. This carnival harvest, oh, God, loose, get loose.
Welcome back to Sank to Sank TV. And if you're just joining us, we're here speaking with J Hall, the independent artist. And you're from Panama.
Exactly. I'm from
Yes.
Panama.
All right, so tell us a little bit about Panama, because what I know about Panama is a touristy attraction, the beautiful palm beaches, palm trees, all that great stuff.
Yeah. That's actually what people knows about Panama. It's like on top.
Right.
But Panama, you guys, he's really bad size, like really ugly places. Yeah.
Really?
People don't talk about it. People only talk about tourism and all this stuff. But Panama is really bad, actually, with delinquency.
With delinquents. Okay, so how did Panama influence you and your music?
Imagine, actually, my grandma write music.
Your grandmother.
Yeah, she
Awesome.
writes music, and since
She writes sexy trap music?
no, she don't write sexy
Oh,
trap music,
okay.
but that was my inspiration.
Okay.
What brought me to make music.
Okay.
And I've been doing it since I got the idea.
Okay.
I've been writing music since then, but I took it really seriously and out there in 2011.
Nice. So is your grandmother here or is she in Panama?
She's here right now on vacation. Right now she's on Disney.
Oh, she's at Disney.
Yeah, she's just having a little fun, you know.
So how is it that? When is the last time you've been in Panama?
Last time I was in Panama, it was in 2007.
Wow.
Yeah, I left.
That's a while back.
Yeah, it's been a while. I left when I was 16. That was in 2006.
Okay, do the
And
math. How old is he?
Yeah.
Kidding.
Yeah.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
you don't even know. I'm playing. Okay, so yeah. And since then I just came back 1 year after, and it was wow. It didn't let me feel as comfortable.
It didn't feel like home?
I didn't feel like home
Oh, wow.
anymore. You know, I didn't miss it as much. You know, the streets are really bad.
Okay.
You know, Panama only has 2 classes.
Right.
You know, it's hard from those people who became from that low class
Right.
to become somebody out there.
Wow.
Yeah, well, actually, I can call myself one of them.
Okay.
You know.
So do you think that there's any way that you can possibly give back? Maybe.
Of course,
to
of course,
assist?
yeah, of course. Actually, you know, one of my plans is when I do my I'm planning to do my tour.
Okay.
And you know, it's one of my actually that was the city who saw me born, so I would love to the place who saw me born, so I would love to be there, of course, but it was just I believe it wasn't the right time for me to be there when I came back.
I understand.
Yeah,
I
it's
understand.
really
so you
bad.
had to detach yourself from the
Yeah,
street
yeah,
life.
yeah. Of course, cause we didn't, and when you call it the low class, you don't have only too many choices.
Right.
You know, you still go to school, you still grind hard, but the street's still out there, you know, and you
Right.
still got to go to that every day. That's what people don't know about
Okay.
Panama, exactly.
So if I wanted to visit Panama, is it really like I have to stay on one side of the tracks?
No,
How
no,
is it?
actually, no. You know, they've been saying that Panama is bad, but they're trying to, you know, to make it better. You know,
Okay.
but it's always, you always know where's the places where you shouldn't go. You know, is that you know the ghetto? Let's go straight to the place, just the ghetto, the low, like the baddest part of the whole
Okay.
city. You don't want to go there. You know, they got tourists in places and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, we have entertainment places and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's talk about your music.
Mm-hmm.
So grandma helped you out. Grandma is still alive, thank God, right?
Yes, yes.
So how is it that she influenced you as far as your music is concerned? Because how did you transition from, I'm sure, the music that she
Yeah,
talked about? And
it
then
was
Sexy Trap?
actually it was just the idea to see her singing all the time, and
Oh, she's a singer as well.
yeah, she had a beautiful voice. So to see her singing and writing music, that's what the only idea that I always kept on my mind till I started saying, oh, I can do this as well. I can write music.
Right.
So I started writing music a lot, you know.
And what did she say about your music?
Oh, she's very proud of everything I have
She's your
done.
number one fan, I take
she's
it.
one of them, exactly one of the
Yeah.
number one's fan. My mom as well. They're very proud of what I have done.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when you show them the Sexy Trap side,
I mean, like I said, my sexy trap
Uh-huh.
is something that you have to remind. You can still listen to it.
right, right.
It's not as explicit as
Right.
other artists have it out there. Yeah.
So the ladies love you then.
I mean, I could. I got. To, I have to
God,
say
I got
yes.
you uncomfortable there.
I have to say yes.
Yeah.
Because I make what I believe. I make the music attractive. That's
Okay.
what I heard.
So both-
feedbacks on exactly. So yeah, I believe my fans love me.
Your fans love you. All
Yeah.
right. So you guys, if Valentine's Day is coming up, right?
Exactly.
What do you say about your music when it comes to Valentine's Day?
Well, we got some music for that as well. Some loving boy music, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, we will have some for Valentine. We drop some for Valentine, maybe.
dropping some Valentine's Day?
maybe not, maybe yeah, you know, because we
Or
trying
they
to
can use
save.
some of your old tracks.
I mean, yeah, some are sweet. Yeah, actually, I used to make more romantic reggae.
Okay.
It was called
Oh, romantic reggae.
Reggae, yeah, because you know,
Okay,
that's how I
girl.
started doing first.
Okay, all right. You guys, we have more romantic reggae, sexy trap, whatever you want to call it, in just a few. You're going to hear from our sponsors or even a video. We'll be back. Welcome back to Sinks to Sink TV. I am your host, B. Now, if you want more information about Sinks to Sink TV, you guys, please feel free to log on to www.sinkstosinktv.com. We're here with Jay Hall. If you're just joining us again, we're back. And I wanted to ask you about your grandmother's influence. Since she influenced you and motivated you so much, did you ever think about collaborating with her?
Of course. You know, I will always thought about a special appearance. You know, she's very important in Panama. She was the first lady who actually dressed a typical dress from my country.
Okay, the
in a
culture
doll.
dresses.
Exactly, the culture dresses in a doll.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I always thought about having her as a special appearance. That'd be a great idea.
That would be awesome to have her on the track and have her in the back. And then
in the back of the
great
track.
thing about music is that it's here forever.
Exactly.
That's the awesome thing.
It's about that's what music is
when we
about.
Go on to transition into other places, whatever you believe in, then you still have that as evidence that you were here, leaving that legacy there. All right, so I understand that you're awesome as far as acapella is concerned. So could you bless us on the mic really quick?
Okay. I always I always can bless my fans, my audience with my acapella. I believe that's what they love about me. I heard a lot about it. So
all the ladies love you.
we talk about we talk about that sexy trap, and this is the song actually was going to be released. February 23rd at the fashion show, that very important event.
Yes.
It's called Our Fantasies.
Okay.
In Spanish, es Nuestras Fantasías. So it goes like this. No sabes cuánto daría por recorrer tu cuerpo, hacerte mía. Esta noche cumpliré tus fantasías, gal. No temas, déjate llevar. A cuánto daría por recorrer tu cuerpo, hacerte mía. Esta noche cumpliré tus fantasías, gal. No temas.
Ooh.
Okay.
I heard fantasies at night, nothing more. To satisfy your fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, she knows Spanish. She knows Spanish. Oh. Okay, so yeah, what I'm saying right there, and then that's the chorus, and say, you don't know how much I will give for crawl out your body.
Okay.
All over your body.
Right.
To make you mine.
Right.
And make come true our fantasies.
Okay. I like it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going a little intense, but I'm keeping that line. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And your voice is awesome. I like the way you go up and down.
I appreciate it. We're trying to play with those vocals sometimes.
Yeah.
We got the rock part too. You want to hear a little about it?
A little bit.
Okay. So it goes after that. It goes Pero vamos, mami, siéntate y relax, guarda la calma, que traque la botella que te gusta de champaña, brindaremos por nosotros pasión, aquí no hará falta, acostate que en mi cama besaré toda tu espalda, además, traque el perfume que te encanta.
Ooh.
Okay.
You just changed to like somebody different right there. You just... Okay, something about the perfume, and I love it. Nothing more.
Yes, I say, yeah, I'm So yeah, I'm talking about a little bit, like I say, intense and stuff, but I'm still keeping that respect, and I think that's what most people love about it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love the balance.
Yeah,
I love it.
Okay, appreciate it.
It was a pleasure you coming to the show.
Thank you so much for having me here
We're so grateful
today.
that you came here.
Appreciate you.
And tell us one more time about the fashion show, and tell us where we can contact you for more information.
Already know, everybody. Just pay attention. We see you over there on the 23rd February at the Conrad Hotel. It's going to be Fashion Item Brickle. We're going to have a special show for y'all. So, we see you there.
And then your Instagram to contact you for
The
booking.
Instagram, that is at J Hall La Melodía. You already know.
Thank you so much again. An independent artist. We love independent artists. Continue to leave your legacy and collect your money. Collect
Thank you
it.
so much. Appreciate
Thank you
that.
so much for joining us. We also have one more independent artist that's going to bless us on this stage. Sick and Say, you guys, www.sinkstosinktv.com is where you will find us if you want more information about us. And you will contact me at B Longchamp. I'm your host, B. We're going to commercial break.
Sink to sink. Music is life. Yeah.
Move it.
Voice to the man, just on reaching out to the world.
Take banana.
Welcome to Sync to Sync TV. I am your host B, and we're back with Annishka.
Hey.
Hello, Annishka. So
Hi.
I'm so glad that you're here on the show.
Yes.
Doing your thing. You're a woman. Love your black on black.
Thank you.
And most importantly, she's an independent artist.
Absolutely.
I know you guys are gonna probably get tired of me saying independent artist, but it means so much to be an independent artist in this climate, right?
Yes,
All
it
right,
does.
so let's get right into it.
Yes.
As far as your music is concerned, what is your genre?
I really don't like to put myself in a box as far as genres. My mixtape that I just dropped is more so like R&B and hip hop, but I'm also a songwriter, so I can write pop records. You know, I can just kind of like I'm versatile, so I can do pretty much anything that I put my mind to. I feel like.
And the mixtape is entitled Precious
Baby.
Baby. So
Yes.
what is the title? Where does the title come from?
Precious Baby, the title just basically comes from a childhood name mixed into a name that I guess the add-on baby, like my friends kind of like pretty much was like they added the baby to it, you know, because they always heard my mother or like people that knew me like growing up, like my family is who really calls me Precious.
Okay.
So the baby thing just got added, so that's what Precious Baby, the roundaway girl growing up.
Love it. Love it. What you know about the Roundaway Girl?
Hey, you
Roundaway girl.
You
Okay. So as far as your music is concerned, whoa, talk about grit and the emotions.
Mm-hmm.
The emotions that come from each of these songs, like you're really telling a story.
Yeah.
And it reminds me a little bit about the old school hip hop life, how you will listen to a track and you'll hear the story and the plot, you know, it thickens and then it goes down to the resolution and the climax.
Yeah.
Yes. So let's talk about your track. So the first one, Real Spill.
Real Spill.
Yes.
Actually, Iceberg, who's from Miami.
Yes.
We call him Billion Berg now, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's from Miami. He had a Real Spill challenge, and he just basically challenged anybody, anywhere to, you know, rap on top of an instrumental called The Real Spill and just spit the real spill. So that's where that record came from.
Okay.
And I just pretty much did a video and I put it out, and I just got, you know, warm response from a lot
Yes.
of different people. And I just was like, wow, because I was kind of hesitant and skeptical about it. But the response I got from people was just absolute love. And I just was thankful that he gave, you know, other artists and artists like myself that kind of platform, because he took the videos that he liked and he posted it on his page.
And
So I
yours is
felt like
one
that
of
was, it was
Oh,
wonderful.
that's
so I thought that
love.
was love, like showing the city love. I appreciated that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you say you're a little hesitant and you were a little apprehensive. So I'm sure that's common with artists, but
Yeah.
how do you overcome that? What do you do to overcome that?
I mean, I critique myself in a very like critical way. So I just was like looking at it like, is it good enough? Are they gonna like, you know, receive it the way that I feel about it? And it's more so just, if you know that it's dope and you feel like it's dope, just let it go.
Yes.
And, you know, see how people respond to it. I mean, you're never gonna know until you let go.
That's true.
And just live. So,
That's true.
Yeah.
So all your lyrics, you write them yourself?
Yes, everything I write myself.
And it sounds like it's coming from the core.
I try my very best to make sure it comes from a real place.
Yeah, I mean,
think
it's
important.
authentic. It's authentic.
Yes.
So number 3 on that. Woo.
Number three.
Number 3 is F That Ninja.
Yes. Yes.
So what happened? What got you to that point? Because that sounds like there's a story behind that. Probably several stories.
You know, it was a fun record. I think it was a Little Uzi. Yeah. No. That's the G-Eazy.
It was fun?
Oh, that was fun. Yes, that was fun. Yeah, G-Eazy. Yeah.
Okay.
That was really fun. I just felt like expressing myself and just keeping it real from a female perspective, and I just went in.
Yes.
Just felt
No,
like
you did.
it is
You
what
went
it is.
in. You went in different levels. It was not superficial at all. All right. So the Eminem and Lie.
Yes. That was on the Uzi.
Yes.
Instrumental.
Yes. Okay. So tell us the backstory behind that.
I pretty much wrote that record before the summer, and it kind of took a while because it was supposed to originally drop in the summer, but it took a little while because I was trying to get the video and everything done for it. But yeah, that was just having fun. I caught the beat, I liked it, and I just said, you know what, I just want to make a record for the ladies.
Yes.
So I just felt like it was a need.
I think a lot of your songs are pretty much directed towards women, right?
Yes.
So as far as so what did men do to you?
You know, I've been through it a time or two. You know, it's real life out here in these streets.
It is.
It is.
It is.
Yes.
So what about the good ones that are out there? Or right now it's like you're not.
I haven't found a real good one yet.
Whoop, whoop. You guys hear that?
I've come across a few cool guys. You know, they aight.
Aight.
But as far as an official,
No.
not yet.
All right, you guys. You might want to shoot your shot.
Maybe.
You might want to shoot your shot. You guys, we'll be right back. We have more from Annishka. Stick and stay with us at Sinks to Sink TV. I'm your host, B. Welcome back to Sinks to Sink TV. I am your host, B, and we are here, if you're just joining us back, with Annishka.
Hey.
Annishka does not like to be put in boxes, but she is an independent artist, and she is doing her thing, and I love the presence and aura that you bring to this stage today.
Thank you. You too, B.
Thank you. Now, as far as your music is concerned, I put that on everything. Where was the motivation or the backstory behind that?
Put that on everything is just like being an independent artist is a lot of different struggles. Just being a woman, a lot of different struggles.
I can imagine.
Yeah, growing up in a single parent household was definitely a big, big struggle. So I just kind of felt like I just wanted to put all my emotions into that record and just kind of say, I put that on everything. They gave me nothing, but I made something happen.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
I love it, and it's gritty, and I like the way you're putting a message out there, like, you don't have to give me anything. Like, there's no handouts out here. You have to go out and get it.
Absolutely.
Own it, too, in the process. So you are an independent artist, and you're a female. And there's this, I don't know, there's a stigma that goes around in the hip-hop industry where two women can't be on top. Where it has to be one against the other. Or if there are two women that are on top or they're making their way, it's always one person they're trying to vie against the other one. What's your take on that?
I think it's kind of crazy because it really just goes back from, as long as I can remember that they've always done that. So it's kind of like if you've been taught a certain way, you kind of like go that path. And I feel like, I guess the media and the way they portray it, because it's been a long time. Like Christina Aguilera, Britney,
Right.
go on and on. Back
Right.
in the day, Whitney and Mariah, they tried to
Right.
pin like female artists against each other. But like, it's been said they don't really do that with the guys. So
Right.
it's kind of crazy, and it doesn't give females opportunity, even though we kind of dominate. I feel like the industry, even though they say it's a man-dominated industry, but a lot of women go to these concerts. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
the ratio of women against men, it's kind of like you're kind of telling a lie, but you're telling the
Right,
truth.
right.
But
Right.
I
So
think
the
it's something that we don't know.
consumers-
Yeah.
Right. Women
Yeah.
are the one.
That's
I
how I
believe
feel.
that. I believe that. So what do you think is in our day and age? Could that possibly be changed? Could that
Yeah.
notion?
It's just all about supporting, the female artists. It's just all about, hey, if it's one female MC or one female singer, there's room for others. Stop pinning them against one another.
Right.
Make it acceptable and make it the norm. You know what I mean? To let a female artist just do her thing, because we
Right.
like different things about different women. Everybody has different personality, and they should get the opportunity to put their talent on that platform.
And even in that, speaking of that, when you are in this quote unquote male dominated industry,
Yeah.
have you ever been put in a situation where you had to prove yourself, like you had to go the extra mile to say that, okay, I belong in this position?
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day. And every day. Every day I have to prove myself. Every day it's a situation, you come against and come before certain people that are not going to give you the opportunities that they probably would give to a guy. And, because you're a female artist, they would say there's a lot of baggage that comes with it, because
Right.
as women we have to be well put together. We
Right.
just can't get up and go like a male artist would, be able to do. So it takes a lot to put into a female artist, but I think it's worth it. especially, you know, the female artists today that are really, really big. I mean, they bring in a big check. So,
Right.
you know.
And that's another thing too, as far as the checks are concerned.
Yeah.
Even in speaking of the checks, when you look at how much the men are bringing in
Mm-hmm.
and compare it to the women are getting substantially less.
Yeah, we're getting less, but we're doing so much.
So much more. Yeah. I heard on one of your tracks, I heard a remnants of Lauryn Hill.
Ooh.
Everything is everything.
Oh, okay.
I heard that
The
in the
X Factor
background.
record.
So
Mhm.
yes.
Yeah.
So what is that? As far as Lauryn Hill is concerned? Because we know that she paved the way for so many artists. How does she relate to you?
Lauryn Hill is everything, because everything to me, and I think the world, and she's just such an inspiration. She's just such a great artist. She's an icon to me. I mean, like, she inspires me so much because she's an MC and she's also a great vocalist. You know what I mean?
Yes.
She's a rare talent, and to this day, there's nobody like her. She's that extraordinary to me.
And I didn't even talk about your vocals. Your vocals are even awesome. Yeah,
you.
she also sings as well. So that's another thing too. As far as motivation is concerned, we need to talk more about motivation, because we
Yes.
have a lot of young women that they want to get into the industry, and it's very difficult for them to make the transition as far as support is concerned, as far as the industry is concerned. And not only that, let's just face it, the climate that we're in right now, it doesn't make it easy at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole Me Too movement, that's a whole nother topic. So it's a lot that women are dealing with
Yes.
as far as the industry is concerned. But Sync to Sync, we'll be right back, you guys. More from Annishka in a few.
Sink to sink. Music is life. Yeah, yeah.
Voice to the man, just on reaching out to the world.
Take banana.
I looser than, loose, I sweeter than, juicy. This carnival harvest, oh, damn loose, get loose.
Welcome back to Sync to Sync TV, and we're here with Annishka. And we were talking about all of your records. I mean, all of your songs on your mixtape.
Yes.
And also, I wanted to get a little bit about your background, because sometimes we're able to connect with people based on background, and sometimes not so much. But yeah, where are you from?
I'm originally from Miami, Florida.
305.
305, Dade County. But my parents are from the islands. It's kind of broken down into like three.
Okay.
So my dad is from Turks and Caicos.
Okay.
And then my mother is from Andres, which is in the Bahamas.
All right.
And then my grandmother is from Haiti. She's from
Oh,
Haiti.
wow.
Yeah.
That is a mix.
Yeah.
All right. Have you ever been back to any of those locations?
Turks and Caicos, probably when I was a little kid.
Okay.
Andres, I haven't been to Andres, but I've been to the Bahamas, like Nassau.
Okay.
So I've been there a few times. And Haiti, I haven't been to Haiti yet.
Ooh, you got to go to Haiti.
I was actually supposed to go. My friend she wanted me to go for the carnival.
Okay.
Which today's Saturday. Yeah, yesterday she wanted me to catch a flight, but I couldn't because I had other things to do.
You had to be on Sync to
I
Sync
had to be
TV.
on Sync to Sync, yes.
No, but you got to check. You got to
Yeah,
check Haiti out.
definitely do.
All right. So, in addition to that, I wanted to discuss a little bit briefly about motivating our youngsters.
Yeah.
How is it that you're able to do what you do?
Mm-hmm.
And then we go right into your song, because I feel like that song is a very motivational track. It's very inspiring. How is it you're able to be in the music industry, independent,
Mm-hmm.
and have so much against you?
The foundation, God did it. So with that being said, like I couldn't be able, I wasn't able to do anything. The things that I'm doing now, I wouldn't have been able to do those things without him being in my life and just letting me know that I can keep going and not to give up, even when, family, friends, or, anybody was against me. Right. I had to censor myself, in prayer, or just like, just find myself and just having that personal one-on-one relationship, and that's not even putting in, my like relationship with God and in people's faces, but it's just the reality of my situation, and that is the reason why I'm here today and I'm able to carry on and just be as strong as I am today. So
I love it, and I
the
feel like
truth.
you
That's my
never
truth.
have to.
Yeah.
You never have to give a disclaimer.
Yeah.
when it's when you are in the universe and you say, okay, this is my God and this is why I'm able to achieve what I achieve. I feel like there's no disclaimer necessary.
Yes.
So we're gonna go right into your track.
Yes.
Give us a little snippet of it.
Okay. Put that on everything.
I'll put that on everything.
Yes. They gave me nothing, but I took everything I could get. I put that on everything. They ain't try to give me anything. I told my Father above, please make me better than what I am. I just wanna make it.
Yes, ma'am. Chills. You went real low too.
A little low. I tried to
Yes.
hold back a little.
That's that l'évangile now. Amen. I hear it. Woo, that was, girl. I'm sorry, Annishka. Let me
Yes.
stay together. Keep it together, Annishka. Let me keep it together. That was awesome. You're
Thank
very
you.
talented, and I
Thank
wish you
you.
nothing but success.
Thank you so much. You as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so if we want more information about you for
Yes.
booking and for as far as getting your material, where do we get that?
You can check me out on social media. One of my platforms is Instagram. The name is ANNISHKA Music. On that Instagram, you can find the link that takes you straight to my mixtape, the Precious Baby mixtape, and you can download it for free. Also, www.anishkamusic.com as well. So, yeah.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you on the show. Thank you for your inspiring words. And I hope not only women are inspired by what you just said, but the men as well.
Yes.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, you guys, that's a wrap. We'll be right back, you guys. www.Cinq2Cinq.tv is where you can contact us for more information. I'm your host, B. You can locate me at B Longchamp on Instagram. We'll be back.
Yo pa konen kote nou soti.
Watch Se19 TV.
Se19
Yo pa konen ki bon nou prale.
All we watch is Se19 TV.
Hey, Se19TV.com, the greatest show right now.
Nan 5 sur 5.
I watch that show every day. Se19 Red branché.
And you're watching 5 sous 5.
Nan 5 sur 5.
Ouais, pas ouais, flip, toujours branché Se19 TV.
5 sur 5, the best show right now.
Nan 5 sur 5, c'est là nou prale, yeah.
You're watching 6 to 5 and keep watching. Je regarde 5 sur 5 chaque semaine.
Se19 TV, son TV show exceptionnel.
505TV.com, c'est le regarder chaque show, man.
I remember, Sank, Sir Sank, every time Sank just say keep it live.
You're watching 5sur5TV.com.
Welcome back to Sync to Sync TV. I am your host, B, and we have reached the final segment of our show. I want to thank so much our independent artists for joining us. Jay Hall.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And Annishka. It was awesome having you guys on the show. I love the way you guys expressed yourself and provided us with valuable information. We can't wait. You guys, check them out, you guys, and show them some love. We can't wait to check back with you to see what else you guys have in store for us, all right? Also, you guys, if you want more information from us, please check us out at www.sync2sync.tv for advertising, any other information where you would like the crew to be involved in. Check us out on there, as well as Instagram at Sync2Sync TV. We have an awesome crew, you guys. Thank you for joining us. I'm B. See us next time.